this town
Ghost World.
becoming like a ghost town.
Ghost Town?
Ghost
World? The Ghost and Mrs. Mirror?
Shut up,
What?
man. What the hell are you talking
I'm
about?
just trying to think of other ghost titles.
Wait,
Ghost with...
Well, don't.
Wait, how about Ghost Sit Down?
I concur.
Anyway, this movie Ghost Town.
Ghost Town. Okay, this is Ricky Gervais from Extras and the original Office. The BBC Office.
I like the way you stuck your chin out when you did the original Office.
You have to stick your pinky out.
Office.
What's that?
The BBC Office.
Very good. Pip, pip, cheerio.
Cheerio. Please, sir, could I have more?
Now, I want to try something
What?
right now. Corey, you didn't see this movie.
No, I did not.
But you did see the trailer.
Yes.
You've seen it 2 or 3 times. You tell us what you think the movie is about.
Oh, good one.
Well, right now, people, I am tipsy. Right now, that trailer I looked at and I said shitty.
No. I didn't
no,
say
not
your
what you
opinion
thought
of
of
it.
it.
I said what you think the movie's about.
If
Wait,
you could give a
What do I
plot-
think the movie's
plot
about?
Synopsis, yeah.
Well, okay. From what I saw, I think it's about it. And this is me recalling what I saw.
Yes.
It's a guy near death, comes back and he has the ability to see ghosts. So all these people led by Greg Kinnear, because he's the biggest star of the Ghost, they're telling him, hey, you can talk to our living relatives and tell them how we're doing. So we're going to bug you until you talk to each and every one of them, and then we'll maybe leave you alone and whatever. I don't know.
Okay, you graduate to the lightning round. Now,
how is Tia Leone involved in the
exactly.
story?
Do that part.
How's
Who's
Tia
Tia
Leone?
Leone in the
It's a
story?
romantic comedy. Tia Leone's in it.
Go.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
I hope she's naked.
No, but what do you think happens in the movie?
I hope Ricky Gervais.
I hope. Motherfucker, I ain't asked you what you hope.
You
All
did
right.
say that. You
It's
did
not
say
as
what I hope.
simple
What do you
as
want me to
that.
do?
All right,
What
here
am
it is.
No. What's the test? I want to know. Okay, what I think happens? Okay.
Bring us a woman. And some chicken.
Okay, basically, Tia Leone is Greg Kinnear's wife.
Yes.
And while
widow.
widow.
Yeah.
And while all these ghosts are coming to him saying like, hey, I need you to go talk to my daughter and tell her this. Hey, I need you to go kill this guy. I need you to finish my unfinished business.
Wait, they actually want him to go like whack a
There is
person?
one guy, who
There's
says
a
like,
hitman. I just need you. I got a gun that's hidden behind this car seat. Just take out this guy and I can move on.
so Greg Kinnear is like, hey, man, I need you to go to my wife and stop her from marrying this guy. She's about to marry this jerk.
Oh, that is in the trailer.
Okay, see, that's what I thought.
Okay, I'm sorry. I missed that part. I was thinking about Tia Leone naked, I guess, or something.
Well, how can you help it? I can't blame
It's
you
easy
there
to
for
think
a
about
second.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Even with that weird raspy voice, she's still hot.
No, that raspy voice is sexy.
That's part of her appeal, true. But
Yeah.
some woman, it would just be like, all right, let me see your hands.
Damn, I know. I'm looking at y'all like that's part of the appeal. Like, what do y'all have? Prison fantasies or something?
No, man, you know a girl with
Oh,
like
come
kind of like a sexy, like slightly, 2-pack a day voice.
Smoky voice.
Smoky,
Yeah.
that's
The
word.
girl that smokes before the smoking makes her ugly.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
smoky like in Friday. You're not going, nigga, you got knocked the fuck out!
No, I do not want to have sex with Smokey from Friday. Thank you very much.
But kind of on that Dr. Girlfriend level.
Okay.
But
Who, despite the voice, is still
Sexy, yeah.
fuckable.
Okay,
yes.
so what you got? Wait.
so he's coming to Ricky Gervais. He's like, hey, man, you need to stop my wife from marrying this asshole. And Ricky Gervais, who's been like a guy who's closed off, he's very selfish, he's a asshole, he don't want to talk to nobody.
He's the same character he's played in everything he's done, pretty much, but amped up 100 times.
So who's the husband?
Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear.
He-
And who's the asshole that she wants to keep?
Just some
Just
guy.
some guy.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
you've
matter.
seen him before,
It's a
you're
guy
like,
who's a lawyer. He's
Okay.
like as a scumbag lawyer. You got to break them up, and then otherwise I'm gonna have all these ghosts keep talking to you.
Okay.
And in the process of this, hey man, it's Tia Leone. Maybe Ricky Gervais wants to get a little bit for himself.
I see so I see the snafu here.
Exactly. Now, so that's basically the plot of our movie. Now, if you've seen enough of these rom-coms, you can kind of guess what's going to happen for the rest of it. I mean,
Sort of.
I mean, there's no big surprises.
Okay,
here.
no. It's a rom-com, and it has to have a certain level of a familiar skeleton because, honestly, that's the nature of these things. I mean, people expect that. They want that. They're selling this. They're selling Ricky Gervais to a wider audience here.
Right.
And it makes perfect sense in this context to do that. However, this deviates enough from it that it stays interesting, the story alone. But even then, that's not really the charm here.
See, I think the plot is like completely, it's by the numbers.
So wait a minute, you telling me everything that I kind of knew about the movie? Am I missing some element of surprise here?
Here's what I'm telling you. Here's what you're missing. Because I'm telling you, like, as far as the story goes, it's as predictable as it could possibly be.
More or
like
less.
if you've seen the trailer, you can fill in the blanks on what's going to happen throughout the rest of it. What elevates this is that it's Ricky Gervais, and you wonder, can he overcome this? And yeah, he does. The fact is, his comic delivery, the lines that he the ad lib or wrote himself, they all work really well, and he carries this movie. You know, he's in every scene. And he carries the movie all the way through, so he keeps you interested in it. So even when it's not always ha ha funny, it's still he funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is them selling Ricky Gervais to a bigger audience, like I said. And Ricky Gervais is a hysterically funny guy, and sure enough, it works perfectly with this character. He is so hysterical being a dick, and yet somehow, when of course naturally he ends up making a transformation into a nicer guy, they do sell us on it, and we do actually feel for the guy and like him by the end of the movie. We believe it. The movie's actually got a good point that some people I can think of could really stand to hear. And it's charming. I mean, there were points I was almost crying laughing watching this.
Yeah, but
and yet at the end, I was kind of tearing up just because I actually thought it was a little bit emotionally touching, despite the predictability.
well, also
but-
because you're kind of a pussy.
Yeah, I was.
But-
God
now,
damn it! You
see?
took my word. I'm about to call you a pussy myself, but you.
See, I'm just in touch with my sensitive side. You guys are just.
Is that what you call it? Your
Yeah,
sensitive
yeah.
side?
No, I don't keep
because you're in
issues-
touch with it like almost every day.
I don't keep
2 or
back
3
issues
times a
of
day.
Maxim on the rear of my toilet. Okay.
Yeah,
they're all
you-
stuck
I
together.
was about to say you touch your vagina every day.
I touch a vagina every day.
Yours.
Now, the thing I found the most heartbreaking about this is like, okay, Greg Kinnear, they let you know right off the bat, like he was her husband, but he was also had a girlfriend on the side.
Oh, so he was an asshole too.
Yeah, that's the thing. He was asshole. He was cheating on her the whole time.
A ghostly asshole.
They are that way sometimes.
And the thing I found most heartbreaking about this is like at the time she's doing this movie, David Duchovny, her real life husband, was doing this to her in real life.
It was ironic. It's true.
Except David Duchovny ain't a ghost.
You're watching
That motherfucker's about as real as you can get. He's about as real a sexual addict as you can get.
I love that.
Maybe
It's
that's
like-
what they should have done: is have him come in as Mulder and investigate the ghost haunting him in this story.
They should have had David Duchovny fucking ghost.
Well, I love that he claims he's a sex addict. He's like, yeah, honey, I can't stop having sex with 20-year-olds. I have a problem.
Which, of course,
it's called a Y chromosome.
Which,
No,
because
it's called
ironically, David Duchovny's on a show about a guy who has a sex addiction problem at the same time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is the biggest case of art imitating life.
Oh, shit,
or
dude.
vice versa.
Can you imagine how many times he got busted and said like, no, I was researching the role for Californication. My character's a sex addict, and that's why I did this.
Yeah.
Like when this character in the X-Files are addicted to porno.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know what?
He wove that into this. So he's like, hey, listen, man, I need you to write this into this character because I got some shit going on.
Brings a whole new definition to that whole "wasn't me."
Yeah, exactly. Hey, look, man, I got busted with this 24-year-old. Can you write that into the storyline? Yeah,
We
I got.
will
You know
rehearse
what? I got a sex addiction too. It's called a dick.
I need you to give this girl a job because I got to say we were just rehearsing a scene.
David, I walked in on you having sex with her. That was Mulder. That was not Dave Duchovny. Dave Duchovny is a faithful man.
Exactly. This was method acting. This was research. I go all out for my. You know how Robert De Niro got fat for Raging Bull? I'm fucking a 24-year-old for my role in this movie.
See, if you were an actor, you would understand the craft.
Tia
Or
Leone's
you are
going
an
to be like,
actor.
I'm taking a role playing Houston in the Houston 500 story.
I'll be part of that.
But hey, man, the guy's in rehab, and he asked that we show him the proper respect to him and his family.
You know, it's funny because we went all out to like bust this guy out like this. Like, we're talking about a movie called Ghost Town, and we steered into like David Duchovny's sex addiction. And I know
Well,
it's like if he was in a room, he'd be like, "Ain't y'all got a review to do?"
No, he wouldn't. He'd be like, yeah, I did get a lot of trim. It's true.
You know what? This is just so funny because like Eric Benet, who was married to Halle Berry, who also like had to admit like I'm a sex addict. He just recently came out and said like that was all bullshit. She busted me and I didn't know what else to say.
so you hear that, guys? Whenever you get busted, say, "I got a problem."
And no matter what it is, there's an anonymous groups for it out there. So you can pretty much get away with anything these days. I have a murder addiction, Your Honor. We'll just send you to a 12-step group there.
That's In fact, if and when I ever get married, if I ever get busted, I'm gonna just look down at my dick. Why are you doing this to me? You know I love her. I hate you. I hate
It
you.
wasn't my fault. It was my penis.
It's him. It's all him.
It's always been him.
No, okay.
But
so
the thing is about the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Meanwhile,
we watched.
the
That's why we
movie.
were talking about a movie. Yeah, whatever. The thing is,
I thought we were Maxim magazine there for a minute.
but there's really not a whole lot more to say about it. I mean, it's a good date movie. It's you know what? It's that movie Over Her Dead Body, except one that men can see and not want to drill a hole in their brains.
okay. So let me see this. If I got all this correct. The movie's predictable as shit, and it's everything you've seen before. But what makes it above average is all the actors and actresses
good characters.
are good. They give good performances, good written characters, and the movie, despite whether or not you've seen it over and over again, it is fun to watch.
It is. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of things in the movie that they just kind of gloss over plot-wise. It's almost like they know, like, look, y'all have seen this 100 times. We're not going to spend a lot of time setting this up. I mean, they really get to business right away on what's going on. But it is. Between the dialogue and the characters that you like, and it's just got a good flow. It never stops to get boring to make you think about what's going on. So you just have fun with it.
Honestly, I liked it better than you did. I mean, we feel similar in some ways, but, I mean, come on. Like I said, it's a romantic comedy. People expect a certain amount. That's true of almost every genre, that you expect a certain things, and those things are almost always there, regardless. I just think that they come up to be a little more obvious or even more annoying to some people for romantic comedies, but regardless any of that, I thought they did about as perfect a romantic comedy as you can do. Ricky Gervais is hysterical in this. The characters are convincing. They even do pull some surprises at the end. There was stuff I didn't see coming at all. More than one thing I went, okay, that was a really interesting thing to do here. Honestly, I think it's this year's Stranger Than Fiction. It's a quirky, little, weird, supernatural comedy that really fires on all cylinders. I enjoyed the hell out of this.
Okay, so
what do you give it?
Full price, absolutely full price.
Wow. I thought we were a lot closer to you went on to about that last part compared to Stranger Than Fiction. I mean, I still think it's just a garden variety romantic comedy. It's just got some good dialogue and characters.
So matinee?
Matinee.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty interesting project for this director, who is David Coep, who is a big screenwriter in Hollywood, wrote a ton of different things like Jurassic Park, Carlito's Way, Mission Impossible, Spider-Man, and most recently wrote Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Skullhead, or whatever it is. Now, what bothers me about these kind of movies where people see ghosts is you have people who they know, all right, look, this is 2008. We've seen enough movies now to know that if we're seeing ghosts, don't talk to them in public. Wait till you get around a corner at home, and then you talk to them, because if you talk to them out in public, you look crazy. I mean, like, you might be friends with a really cool black ghost. You might be like, nigga, you crazy. And then the black guy next to you is like, he must be talking to me because ain't nobody else there.
No, dude, all you got to do is wear a Bluetooth headset.
That's what I thought.
And then everybody just figures you talking on the
Of course,
phone.
that being said, this is set in New York City. People won't look at you if you're talking out loud to yourself. That's the last thing they're going to do is make eye contact with some crazy person, because you go, hey man, you got some change? Or, hey man, the aliens.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I mean, plus it goes in here that there's nothing you could do. After a while, you'd have to yell back at them. I mean, they're like when co-host knows you have porn hidden somewhere. You can't get rid of them until you just open up the shoebox. Say, fine, here, take it.
Oh, he already has it. We don't have to tell him anything. But yeah, I mean, that's true. If you're in New York, just wear Bluetooth and it'll be fine. You talk to all the ghosts you want to. I want to know, maybe this is asking too much. Does Ricky Gervais just say, the hell with this ghost? I'm going to hook up with Téa Leoni? I mean, because that's what I do.
Oh, he tells him. I mean,
because it's a
Greg
ghost.
Kinnear figures it out. He's like, oh, you in love with her. And he's like, yeah. So
you're a ghost, Hollow Man.
I mean,
what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You a ghost. What can you do? I mean, what, you gonna hit me? You know what I mean?
He can be the most annoying person in the world is what he can do.
Shit,
and
it can
never
be
go away.
It don't even have to be a ghost. It could be 20 zombies coming in ready to eat my brain. If his wife is fine, I'm gonna still fuck it.
You're gonna take that wife away.
Exactly. It could
And
be, yeah.
you might be able to right now.
I'll be willing to try. You got something for me?
Well, David's all locked away in his nice little sex addict clinic.
Oh, his wife wants to get back at everybody.
Just
True.
saying.
So hey, she might as well go from one sex addict to the next, right?
Hear ye. All right, good job, y'all. Thank you.
Do you need anything else from that one?
God damn it, you just ruined it. I was ready to have a clean cutout right here. It was still recording.
You already pressed the button.
I thought I did. It's still going.
Oh,
Okay. Here we go.
We heard you very loudly go, tack.
And here we go. And that was the review for Ghost Town. Good evening.